Coming
like,
up,
if you notice when
Sophisticated
YouTube had that algorithm change and they were not paying as much on ads, there were a lot of YouTubers crying and carrying on, oh, y'all need to donate to my channel because YouTube changes algorithm and now my ad, no, okay. But see, what she talked about in her course was very smart. You should never depend on one stream of income, because ultimately if YouTube disappears tomorrow, you want to still be able to bring in money.
Dedication, preservation, take a look inside your salvation. Do every good work, it takes patience, like a butterfly, transformation.
What is up, guys? Sophia here, and I am back with another video, and today I'm actually going to be talking about some business stuff. Today I want to just give you a review on the Breanna Rutter's YouTube University. I have actually followed her for a really long time. She's known for her hair tutorials, but when I was like scrolling, I think on Instagram one day, I saw an ad for YouTube University. I get very skeptical on who I invest my money in, because a lot of people want to sell some money for these courses and they not worth anything. So if you look at the history of my channel, and there are some videos that are private, but if you look at the history of my channel, I actually started YouTube a long behind time ago, and then I quit, and then I came back, and then I quit, and I came back. A lot of the times when people get into YouTube, they might hear the aspect of, oh, you can make money, oh, and they just kind of have this idealistic thing, but they don't understand the dynamic that if you want to make money from YouTube, then you need to treat YouTube as a business, and there are a lot of dynamics that go behind that. I just thought, hey, let me put up some videos and some people will flock and they will come, and then hopefully, you know, whatever. And that's part of the reason why I gave up, in the sense that it was like, okay, this is taking too long. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not really getting the money that I see other people doing or other people getting. And so in my opinion, if you really want to make a sustainable brand on YouTube, which is very feasible, you see, and in that time, I should say this, when I first started YouTube, it wasn't like it is today, in terms of like, it was kind of like, oh, people were doing things, but it wasn't like now you will see doctors and lawyers and like really good advice on YouTube that goes beyond just the general beauty community or like random stuff. Like you can literally find everything in YouTube, and YouTube is becoming a mainstream entertainment platform, in the sense that I think it's estimated to grow 3 million users within a couple of years, or 3 to 5 million users. I think that's what the thing is. And so really people are choosing to actually go to YouTube for their whatever they need to know, entertainment, as opposed to mainstream media. So this does mean that literally you have at the tip of your hands to have your own show or whatever you want your brand to be, to get out to everybody in the world, because as long as they have access to a phone and a computer, then they have access to see you. And that is why you must treat YouTube like a business. The reason why I said all of this is because the one thing that I love about her course is that she teaches you that from scratch. It's not a situation where she's just naming a whole bunch of random tips that you like Google on YouTube somewhere and you're like, okay, that's it. No, she's talking about how to make it a business, because really she's not the biggest YouTuber, and she certainly said that, but I think that she's probably making more than some of the big YouTubers, because she understands the dynamic of, this is my business, this is to make money, this is not to, you know, just gain subscribers as some vanity metric and then I'm not doing anything. Because with her, she actually shows where she makes over $40,000 in a month, and she was like, yeah, this was a slower month for me because I was creating this course. So unless y'all pulling in $40,000 a month, $60,000 a month, I feel like she has something to listen to. And then she also tells you step by step on how to do it. So I want to bring up some points here, just being on YouTube a long time for myself, and some of the things that I have kind of noticed. Like if you notice when YouTube had that algorithm change and they were not paying as much on ads, there were a lot of YouTubers crying and carrying on, oh, y'all need to donate to my channel because YouTube changes algorithm and now my ad, no, okay. But see, what she talked about in her course was very smart. You should never depend on one stream of income, because ultimately if YouTube disappears tomorrow, you want to still be able to bring in money. And I feel like that's a bonus that she talks about that maybe a lot of YouTubers don't understand. And that's why a lot of YouTubers who probably have even more subscribers than her probably don't make as much money because they're just depending on the ads to get the money, as opposed to understanding that your business is a business. It takes multiple streams of income. So if one of those streams of income is ever lacking, you don't have to worry about anything, and you don't have to go on crying on YouTube asking for people to give you money because you have like 5 other streams of income going in. So back when I first started my channel, and this is something now that I understand taking her course, is that when I first posted on YouTube, I really wasn't getting that many views. And so after a while, I gave up. And then probably a few months later, bam, I noticed that I started getting a lot of views. But then I was like, oh, I already gave up. I don't feel like getting back into this. But then guess what? I think the highest video on my channel has like 200,000 views. And that came in much later after I posted the video. And so that's what she explains, is that's called the algorithm, and how exactly the YouTube algorithm works. I'm not gonna give away all of her secrets, because that's why you need to buy the course. But like I said, had I known a lot of how the algorithm on YouTube works and how they promote your videos, how they show it to other people, then that would have given me solace in understanding that, oh, okay, this is how a video propels. This is how long it takes, instead of just feeling like, oh, this isn't working and giving up. Because really, what counts on YouTube is consistency, the quality of your content, and then how people engage in your content signals to YouTube how exactly to promote your stuff to other people. And when you kind of figure out how to make that video engageable, and that's what she actually teaches you, it's not even about figuring out. She teaches you how to, I don't want to say beat the algorithm, but understand the algorithm, so that when you make a video, your video will, get promoted to other people. Like when you go to the homepage in YouTube and you see those suggested videos of people that you're not subscribed to, yeah, you want to get there, because that is how people find you. So she even teaches you the psychology behind it, the technical aspect behind it. And it's not like you have to be like having a technical degree to understand this stuff. No, you don't. But she teaches you in a very easy way on how to get found, how to make your videos more clickable. Even one of my favorite parts of the course is she actually goes into the psychology of a thumbnail. And it's not even like she just talks about it. Like literally, she puts stuff up there and shows you bad thumbnail, this is a good thumbnail, and this is why. And she even talks about, how much white space you need to have in it, the psychology of color that you need to have in the thumbnail. Like, oh, when people see this certain color over this color, this incites this emotion over this emotion, and therefore, if you're talking about this, then you will want to use these colors in your thumbnail as opposed to this color in your thumbnail, because this makes people more likely to click on your video. And to me, that is not something that other people are discussing. It's like, yeah, make a good quality thumbnail. Yeah, that's the way you get more clicks. But if you're just lost on how to do that, she'll show you how to make other streams of income. She'll show you literally the emails, what to write, like as in she's showing you literally, this is how I negotiated my brand deal with some of the sponsorships that I got. And so it's like those hidden things that nobody else is giving away behind the YouTube and how to make money that I personally feel was of great value. So I guess I went on a tangent. I'm not sure if this is a really good review or not. I just pretty much said the stuff that she covers, but my logical and my analytical brain personally for myself is, I'm the type of person that if after I take your course, does it produce results, or did you just regurgitate a whole bunch of random stuff that I have already heard before? And I personally feel like what she says, it produces results, and it teaches you how to actually make a living doing this thing, and not just send you on some wild goose chase and you hope that once you follow all the steps in her channel that maybe you might be successful. No, she gives you everything that you absolutely need to be successful, and of course it is up to you to actually implement the work, and she gives it step by step. I personally feel like it was overly researched, not in a bad way, but it was like I was watching it and I'm like, wow, she really did go above and beyond as far as what she is delivering and telling me for the price that I paid. I personally feel, because I've invested in more expensive courses that were not as great, sorry. But I definitely think that if you are thinking about YouTube for anybody, no matter what your genre is, even though she's a hair YouTuber, it's not just to beauty or anything. She'll tell you how to do it for any genre. If you are thinking about doing it, if you are curious to do it, or if you are wondering, okay, is this even worth my time, energy, or money? You know me, you know that I'm a Christian. Y'all watch my channel. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not getting paid for this video to give her a review, I'm simply doing it because I think that it's the right thing to do, because I took it, it helped me. She is a woman, and I'm all about empowering women, and she has produced a good quality course that I believe needs to be shared to the masses, and I'm doing that because that's just the type of person that I am. I just think that it will actually help anybody who is looking into investing in this sort of thing to actually throw their money towards something that is worth it. So with that being said, I think I can link down, I'm gonna link down to her site. Just you guys, I think she has a free video on there still. I got it like when it first came out, but I feel like she still has a free video up there that you can actually watch, like an introductory to what she's talking about in the course. You guys can watch it to see how you feel about it, and definitely see if you feel like YouTube is for you, making a business, building on your business, adding video to your business, or whatever you're trying to utilize YouTube for. You can see if that meets your need. All right, guys, it was so fun. It's been real, and I will see you guys another day, another time. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to check out her course. And if you have any questions about it, leave a comment, and I will be happy to, answer it for you. Bye, y'all.